What's going on, guys? This is Mark from 3 Finish Mobile Detailing, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about what is the best ceramic coating for any detailers or enthusiasts. Now let's get to the video. All right, guys, so the first step we're going to do before ceramic coating the vehicle is wash it and then decontaminate it. So we're going to start by rinsing off the vehicle. All right, guys, so we're going to be using, for our soap, we're going to be using a pink generic car soap. We're going to be putting around like 2 ounces, give or take, in the bottle for lubrication. The next thing we're going to do is help strip it down. Just use solution from Shine Supply. We're going to put another like 2 ounces, 2 to 3 in there. And then what else I'm going to do is fill up with water, just a little bit. Say till right there. And this is going to do is help break down any protection on the vehicle, any waxes or sealants. So we're going to foam down the vehicle and get to it. Alright, guys, so we're gonna let the foam sit on the paint for a minute just to soften up any bugs or any contaminants on the surface. We'll rinse it down in the foam and after. So we're gonna be letting the product do its work. So right now what I'm gonna be doing is hitting the wheels. So right now we're gonna be using Wise Guy from Shine Supply. This is a great cleaner. Drop it down in the comments below if you guys ever use this product. That's good. Now we're going to hit our easy wheel brush. Agitate the barrel. The cool thing about these Maybach wheels is pretty easy to clean. Straight to the point. Now it's time to hit the tire. Time to rinse. All right, guys, now we finished rinsing down the vehicle. The reason why we do this is just to help make sure we don't have any swirl marks or any scratching on the surface of the vehicle. Now we're going to come through with our initial foam. All right, guys, so the next thing we're gonna do is hit it with the contact wash. So I always wanna start from top to bottom. We got 2 ounces of soap in our foam bucket. The cool thing about using Shine Supply solution, it won't cause any staining on the surface of the vehicle unless it's like 100-degree weather. So that's the reason why I keep it in my arsenal, just because I know how this product works. Great product. If you guys use Shine Supply solution, drop down in the comments below. So we're hitting the car with our contact wash. A lot of people in the comments ask, do I just have regular buckets? And there's grid guards on the bottom of these buckets to help prevent contamination. But if you guys use grid guards, drop it down below. Or how do you guys use your wash process? We're not gonna go too much into depth in the washing just because we have a video. I'll leave it down below. And the main focus of this video is to talk about the best ceramic coating. So we're gonna get to that after we're rinsing this vehicle. So we just finished hitting our contact wash. Now it's time to rinse the vehicle down. So the next step we're going to be doing is decontamination process. So right now we got our rinseless wash diluted 256 to 1. This will be for our clay loop, and then we have our nanoskin synthetic clay mint. So it helps remove the contaminants. So I'm just gonna be doing, just spraying down the surface of the vehicle and just cleaning it. The reason why I picked the synthetic clay is to help reduce marring compared to a traditional clay. But drop it down in comments below. What would you guys pick? Do you guys like traditional or do you like synthetic? My preference, honestly, would be more on the traditional side. I feel like it picks up more contaminants, but drop down in the comments below. And I feel like this one's like a little bit more faster than a traditional because you cover more areas when using this mitt right here. So this is a great thing to have in your arsenal as a rinseless wash. We're using DIY's rinseless wash V2. I would highly recommend this product. If you guys want, you can use code M3Finish 10 for 10% off. Now we're cleaning it, getting all those contaminants off the surface. The great thing about this one also, it's garage kept, so not too crazy on contaminants. This is a Maybach, so it's well taken care of. Time to clay the glass. A lot of people skip this, but I like to clay the glass. It makes glass cleaning more easier. I don't know if you guys ever had like yellow dots before. You have to scrape them off with your fingernail. This would be perfect to help you reduce that. The next thing we're gonna be doing is using a paint prep cleaner. So we're gonna just be using alcohol 50-50. We're gonna just spray it on the towel and mixing it a little bit on the paint. This is to make sure we don't have any waxes or anything on the surface before we put on the ceramic coating. This is an important step for detailing. If you guys skip this step, it's not gonna be bonding to the surface or last as much longer as it's intended. So we're gonna be just hitting the whole car with this right here, the prep spray. Drop it down in the comments below. Do you guys use alcohol or do you guys prefer a regular prep spray, say from P&S or Shine Supply? Drop down in the comments below. All right, so the product we're gonna be using today, I feel like the best ceramic coating for detailers and any enthusiasts out there is gonna be called Shine Supply Relock Express. This would be perfect for any client that's out there that's budget friendly. So for us as a mobile detailing business, we have a 1-year ceramic coating. It's called our level 1. We wash, clean, seal, no polishing. These are for clients that just want protection on the vehicle, and this is perfect. This is gonna be your alternative or your fit for your mobile detailing business. This one's perfect. You can use it on the paint, the glass, the chrome, the trim, anything on the exterior of the vehicle. So this is the reason why we use this product right here. It's ideally around $130 for 4 ounces. So drop it down in the comments below if you guys have anything better. I'd like to hear guys' opinions. But yeah, man, so this is what we're gonna be using today. Super easy to use, and I feel like you do around 4 to 6 cars ideally with this 4-ounce bottle right here. So we're gonna show you guys how we're gonna be using it today. So I got an applicator pad right here, and the great thing about this product right here, it has a mister, so this helps you save product. Sometimes out there, like when you have regular traditionals, there's just regular drips, you could be wasting a lot of product. So this one right here, you just miss a couple sprays on the vehicle. And I like to do is work in the box, so I like to hit the edges first and then work my way in the middle. So right now it's a little bit windy at the moment, so I'm going to be applying my coating. I like to call this the outline. So after I feel like I hit the whole outline, missed it lightly one more time, and now just working our product, making sure we hit everything on the surface. I know some people like to do cross-hatch pattern, circles. Drop it down in the comments below how you guys like to apply your coatings. So this one has a flash time. It turns like a rainbow color, but I just wait around 30 seconds to a minute, ideally, depending on the condition or weather. Right now, I'll probably leave it on there for around like 45 seconds. So this is the thing, you could do it section and then start applying it and then buff it out and then buff it out. But right now, we're just gonna be on the safer side and come through and buff it out. So this towel is a little bit damp. We got a light damp towel and then a regular dry towel. This was kind of help you remove any of the coating, just give it a better or easier process of just removing it. So right now I'm gonna be removing it. I never had any high spot issues with this product, so this is why we stuck with this product. Once you find a product you like, just stick to it. I know everything out there is really tempting to get. You want to buy everything that you see on the internet, but if anything works for you and your business, keep it in there. So after this, it's all done, it's all coated. So now we're gonna be hitting the rest of the vehicle with this coating. I'm gonna tell you guys my opinions about this coating. And other than that, drop down in the comments below if you guys would purchase this for $130, let me know. So now I'm gonna come through with my box out method. You can even hit it in the middle. So after I feel like I fully box it out, and I'm gonna come through and start working my square. You always want to overlap your product. So I'm gonna wait 30 seconds. Fold my towel to the new side. So you can see it's starting to turn a little bit of rainbow color. And then now I'm gonna come through and buff it out. And this isn't the best lighting for you guys to see. On the camera, it doesn't really pick it up necessarily, but you can see it in person. But like I said, this is a great product for you guys out there that's mobile and that's enthusiasts, people that know how to apply coating. This is straight easy to use. The cool thing about this product, it comes with the instructions on how to do it. So if you guys ever struggle, or you can always check out their website. And they have directions on that as well. So after that, we're finished with the hood. What I like to do is work by section by section. Some people like to just go half of the car, and another worker come through and follow, but we're gonna be doing section by section. We're only gonna be hitting the painted surfaces just because this is what is in the client's budget. Obviously, you start hitting the glass and the chrome, then the price starts going up, then you start wasting more product as well. So now I'm gonna come through, go through mists, like that, and my mirror caps. I got a lot of flack on a video I did a while back ago. I did same service like this, level 1. And some people in the comments like, oh my God, I can't believe he didn't polish the car. Why would he do that? But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what people say on the internet. It's about your client and their budget. If they don't have the money to do a full paint correction and coating, then that's fine. A lot of people out there tend to want to go what the internet says, or oh, you shouldn't do it this way. As long as you have a happy client and you guys have great communication skills, saying like, hey, do you want your car coated, or do you want your car corrected, or an enhancement? And if they just say, no, I just wanted to be protected, then this will be the alternative. But obviously, if someone else is trying to pay more money to get it corrected, then you could do that. But like I said, if it's not in the client's budget, I'm not gonna be doing extra stuff out there, hurting my back just for people in the comments saying like, oh, like you should have done this and this and that. This is, I feel like, separates a person from business and also a person that details. Yeah, you could be detailing cars, doing it any way as possible, but like I said, if you want to spend the extra time and give someone a free correction, a free enhancement, go for it. But right now, communication is key with clients. As long as they're happy, that's all that matters. This one's all good. I'm gonna do an initial wipe, making sure everything's good. Double checking my work. Last thing you want is in high spot. But the cool thing about this product, say if you do miss a spot and you see later, you will most likely buff out just with the towel. But it's all good to go. Now we're gonna be hitting all the sections and then show you guys what I think about this product. All right guys, so we just finished hitting the coating, leveling out everything. So now the last thing we're gonna do is hit the tire shine. So right now we're gonna be using tire dressing or tire lotion from DIY. I just do 2 sprays, 2 to 3 sprays. Yeah, apply it on the tire. One thing about this product, it's pretty good. A little goes a long way. Gives it a nice shine, water base. You don't have to worry about sling. Overall, great tire shine. All right guys, so I just want to show you guys when it dried up what it looks like. So this one is a nice glossy tire. Overall, it just looks amazing. Gives it a pop. The client's gonna be like, what did you put on my tires? And this is gonna be that water-based dressing. We don't use any Armor All, any silicone-based dressings. It's gonna be flinging on the surface. It's gonna be a headache, so I would highly recommend this product. It's around, I would say, $20 for like a 16 and like $99 for a gallon, but a little goes a long way. Drop it down in the comments below if you guys would purchase this. I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts. All right guys, now we're gonna be wrapping up the video. You've seen how we washed it, decontaminated it, cleaned the wheels. Overall, just what product we use. So this will be the best ceramic coating for any detailer enthusiasts out there. Drop it in the comments below if you guys would purchase this. We're not affiliated with this brand, but overall, we just want to make good content and also with great products. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one.